MLB The Show has baseball for you under the lights at Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Atlanta Braves and the Philadelphia Phillies. It's Phillies baseball next on the show. Woody Swanson out of the state of Arkansas is on the hill here. Harold, any thoughts?
Well, Matt, last game he pitched 6 full innings. He looked like he had good stuff. He didn't get a decision, but he gave his team a chance to be in the ball game. I look for a similar performance in this game.
Here's Emilio Bonifacio now, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Leading off tonight for Atlanta, second baseman Emilio Bonifacio.
First of 3 here to start the week as the game's first pitch is taken for strike 1. These Phillies, Harold, as they enter play here tonight, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, Matt, it's been disappointing. I mean, here we are in the dog days of August, and this shows your colors right now. I mean, there's been a lot of bickering and complaining, but because they've been playing poorly, and it's hot, and they're all irritable. It's not a fun club to be around.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball, and the leadoff man is gone to start the evening. And now a moment to show you the lineup for Atlanta in this one. What's the key for them to win this series opener, Harold?
Well, Matt, the first thing that stood out to me when I looked at their stat sheet and looking at their ball club, dead last in home runs. They don't hit a lot of home runs. They manufacture runs. They're going to have to hit gappers. They can rely on the speed of the middle infielders to be able to create different things like that. But if you're looking for home runs, this is not the club to watch.
Digging in the switch hitter, Bobby Watson. And as you can tell easily from the splits, he's really struggled away from their home ballpark. First offering on its way. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. So let's take a peek at the officiating crew in this one. Behind the plate is Kenny Jansen.
Matt, Jansen's going to remind you of those Brave games we used to watch with Maddox and Glavine and Smoltz were pitching, because he's got a wide zone. He's going to take us back to the 90s calling balls off the plate.
Heading out towards shallow right. Bautista on the run. He makes the running play. 2 down.
Batting third, first baseman number 5, Freddie Freeman.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. And it's been a great season for him so far with the bat in his hands. He's got the average up over 340 here entering play. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A high fastball is in there.
Oh, he reached back and challenged him right there. I like that. Early in the count. Here it is, big fella. I know you're a good hitter, but I'm coming right after you.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Bautista has a read on it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So a relatively routine start for the top of the first here. Now it'll be the Phillies' turn. No score. Mike Minor gets the ball for Atlanta in this one. What do you have for us on him, H?
Well, Matt, he's a rare breed in today's game. He doesn't rely on the strikeout. He's averaging less than 7 strikeouts per 9. So they're going to put the ball in play on him. He's a guy that's going to use his defense. It's almost like a throwback to yesteryear.
In now is Anthony Rendon as we run you the numbers to see the splits between July and August.
Rendon.
And a called strike down in the zone. 0-1. A 1 pitch on its way. And the changeup just missed the inside corner. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Here it is on 3-1. This one's down to third. On it goes right through him into left field.
Well, they're having a good night so far. The pitcher threw a scoreless top of the first, and now he leads off with a single. This is the recipe you want.
Jeff Escalona.
Stepping in now, Jeff Escalona, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. The numbers coming in, 278 the average, 2 home runs and 6 RBIs. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. And that one stayed too low apparently. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Minor ready with a 1-2. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Now we'll snap one off over to the bag. And the runner will get back standing. Again, a 1-2. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
Well, you talk about fighting. He's fouling balls off, fouling them off in a 1-2 count. He finally took a ball right there. I wonder if he feels more confident or he wants to keep swinging.
And the pitch is off the catcher's glove as it rolls away. And he'll be safe at second base. Good instincts to take off there on what will likely be ruled a passed ball. With that, a look at the Phillies batting order in this one. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, if you're on the mound, you better be careful with Maikel Franco. He was the catalyst for this ball club last month. He had an on-base percentage of over 400. And when you're doing that, you're really helping your team.
Coming to the plate now, Maikel Franco. He comes in currently second on the team in home runs. First delivery to him on the way. Leaves a slider up high, but it's taken for a strike.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
The 0-1. And the changeup is way low that time. A fastball that just misses inside.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
From the stretch. And this one's low here, so the count swells to 3-1.
Well, we're playing cat and mouse already in the first inning. Look, I know it's a 3-ball count, but I don't think he's pitching around him because look at the on-deck circle. That guy's a pretty good hitter, too.
Set. Here's the 3-1. And that'll miss for ball 4 as this one gets away.
Batting fourth, center fielder, Kirk Neuenheis.
Now to the plate, Kirk Neuenheis. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this is taken outside for ball 1.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
1-0 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back and try to refocus on making some good pitches.
Runners are at first and second with one away. There's a strike. It's 2-1. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Takes a look at a fastball down the middle for strike number 2.
He appears to be having some issues with pitch command to start the game. He's dealing with 2 guys on, and that last pitch looked like a big mistake in that location, right down the middle, but he got away with it.
Grounded up the first baseline. Freeman's got it. Simmons back to Freeman, not in time, and they'll just get the 1.
Batting fifth, first baseman.
So digging in now, Edmund London. He's been one of their big run producers this year, currently 3rd on the team in RBIs. And now Navarro can't squeeze it as it gets away. A throw to the plate, and not in time as the run scores. And a disastrous time to uncork a wild pitch as the go-ahead run scores from 3rd.
Yeah, and when you're losing, there's usually a good reason for it. They're already down, and then he lets this one get away from him. They better keep them within striking distance, or this thing is going to get lopsided in a hurry.
Minor sets. Here it comes on 1-0. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Pitch swung on and missed. And he will be nailed at 3rd on a questionable decision, to say the least, and the inning is over. Phillies will have to be content with just the 1. We'll move to inning number 2 here in Philadelphia. Phillies on top, 1-0. Stepping into the box, Michael Saunders. The season batting average comes in down in the 240s.
Michael Saunders.
First delivery to him on the way. Takes a knee-high fastball. The windup and the 0-1. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the 2nd.
Time for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the Phillies. And in right field, Jose Bautista. You know, it's an interesting case with Bautista. He was a 3rd baseman for most of his career. So to have to go to the outfield now and learn how to go back on balls, it took a little bit, but he can go get it. He's not a liability out there, that's for sure.
In now is Andrelton Simmons. It was an 0-for-4 day for him in yesterday's loss. Into the windup and the pitch. Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. And he will make it up to 2nd as he advances on the throwing miscue. My goodness.
Left fielder really never had a chance at that one at all. It was over his head before he knew it, bouncing off the base of the wall for an easy double. Those are the kind of shots anyone would feel good about.
Here's the catcher, Navarro, standing in from the right side as he takes strike 1. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 7 homers and 48 driven in. He's set. Here's the 0-1. And he lays off for ball 1.
That's that controversial pitch right there. It's in the zone, should be called a strike by the book, but it's not a strike in baseball, not in the big leagues anyway.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And that misses. 2-1.
Well, now we're seeing the combination of the two-seamer and the cutter. That is a lethal combination because now he's taken away the ability of the hitter to sit on one direction of the pitch.
The 2-1 on its way. Way in front of that fastball.
I think he'll be frustrated with himself about that swing. He was in a good hitter's count and ended up chasing one out of the zone. Now the count's even again.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Chris Coghlan is on deck. Ready now with the payoff pitch. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
I'm sure the manager is fine with that. He tried to entice him with that 3-2 pitch, but he didn't take the bait. First base was open, though, so he just needs to make a good pitch for a ground ball.
Standing in, Chris Coghlan. Batting average is a likely source of pride for him, currently sitting in the high 320s. Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
Seems like he's just lost the strike zone these last several pitches. He's got a walk, and that pitch right there, that wasn't even close.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And a fastball just a bit up. 2-0 pitch on the way. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Well, nothing can make you question yourself on that mound more than 3 straight balls to a guy you know that you should go right after. Sometimes you just lose the strike zone and you don't know why.
Got to find the strike zone. Here's the 3-0. Called strike over the outside part of the plate.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove in one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
Phillies have an early 1-0 lead here in inning number 2. He bailed him out with a swing. 3-2 now.
As a hitter, you know the pitcher's trying to work you down around the knees in a double play situation, so making him get a pitch up and actually in the zone is a must.
On the ground is short. This could be 2. The second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. 1 left for Atlanta. They're down 1-0. Standing in, Edmund London. He's entering play in this one, a home run shy of 20 for the season.
Edmund London.
This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy. 0-2, so that was a good job to hold up right there.
Swing and a little tapper. That winds up foul. Ready on 1-2. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Time for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the Braves. And at first base, Freddie Freeman. Freddie can pick it, man. Throw the ball in the dirt. Freddie's coming up with it. And don't be surprised he does a splits on you every now and then.
Here comes the right fielder, Jose Bautista. He was 1 for 4 with a 2-bagger in yesterday's game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. And this will find the seats behind the first base dugout. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Coughlin is under it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Batting 7th, catcher, Woody Francis.
Stepping up now, Woody Francis. The average for him entering play, not far north of 200. First pitch of the at-bat. Late on the fastball there as this one skied out toward right. Will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Phillies down in order. We played 2 innings. It's 1-0. Into the box now, Kenneth
Leading
Pope.
off for
He's
Atlanta,
hitting in the 270s on the season coming into this one.
Pope.
First offering on its way. Ooh, good changeup, just missed inside. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Swing and a liner. Foul.
Hey.
1-2 now as that's in there at the knees. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. He'll throw down to first, 1 away. So 1 gone now as we give you a look at where these 2 teams find themselves entering play in the National League's Eastern Division race. Now at the plate, Mike Minor, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Fouled off into the seats behind first. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. The next 0-2. And he got him.
The batter, second baseman, Emilio Bonifacio.
Ready for another chance? Emilio Bonifacio, 0 for 1 here in the early going. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Neuenhuis on the move. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Braves. It remains 1-0. Here's Ben Zobrist now, hitting just a bit over the Mendoza line on the year.
Ben Zobrist.
First pitch on its way. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
We are now watching him put on a clinic. This is exactly the way he loves to hit. Very patient, and now he's got a 2-0 count looking for his pitch.
Slapped hard the opposite way. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
Well, that's what you want. The guy in front of the pitcher leads off the inning with a hit. Now it's time to play some baseball. Are you going to bunt him over? Are you going to hit and run? Are you going to steal? What are you going to do? It gets fun now.
At the plate, Woody Swanson. First delivery to him on the way. Now a bunt attempt here, and he'll pounce on this quickly to tag him out.
Hey, sacrifice was in order right there as he gets the bunt down right there. And sometimes it's easier to just tag him instead of making that throw to first base.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Anthony Rendon. He singled his last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Here comes the 0-1. A fastball down near the shoe tops. One out and a runner on second base. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
He's set, and the 2-2 pitch. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way, and this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
Standing in now, Jeff Escalona, as the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Here it comes, 1-0. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2.
That's just not a competitive pitch. I mean, that ball wasn't even close. Now the hitter's sitting 2-0.
First and second now, 1 man out. And this one's over at the knees, 2-1.
That was a good 2-0 slider right there. Now you're still sitting 2-1. I'd continue to look for that fastball, but that was a nice slider right there.
2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner.
I like how he's mixing up the fastball and the changeup right there. That's how we got the 2-2 count. I think he comes back with a changeup here.
Has a look. Now the pitch. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Ready with another 2-2. Push softly over toward the right side. And that's through into right field for a base hit. Throw into third. And they'll get the man at third here at least. But in the interim, a run has come in to score.
And this is a nice decision here in the outfield. The run's going to score easily, but he sees he might have a shot at that guy taking third, so he gets off a really good throw to gun him down.
Into the box, Michael Franco, as he'll take a look at ball one. Trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Now he'll step off the rubber and go to first. And he's back standing. And another snap throw to the bag, keeping particularly close tabs on him. And a fastball here that's taken for ball two.
Well, they walked in the first AB, and clearly he's already got 2 balls now. They're not challenging him, but as a hitter, it's very difficult to stay patient. But you have to. This is where you got to be patient and get your pitch.
2-0 count. Here it comes. 3-0 now.
Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know he doesn't want it to get any longer. I expect a challenge pitch right here.
2 out with the man at first. Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with the man in scoring position.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Kirk Neuenhuis. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. Minor sets. First pitch on the way, and he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike 1.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Freeman has got it, and the side is retired. Phillies get a couple of hits here, and it leads to 1 on the scoreboard. 3 innings complete. It's the Phillies 2 and the Braves nothing. Digging in to try it again, Bobby Watson. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Watson.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. That's right there at the belt. 1-2 now.
We are watching him reach back and just challenge it with the fastball. Now we got a 1-2 count, and that's 3 fastballs in a row.
Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. Now the pitch. And he'll stay alive here, but just barely as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate. And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate.
He's just fouling them off till he gets something he wants to hit.
Swinging a soft liner. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Well executed 2-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Striding in once again, Freddie Freeman. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike.
He's really throwing the ball well in this game, and the thing to me that stands out is that 2-seamer. He's got great movement, and he's keeping hitters off balance with it.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. High in the air out to center field. There to take it now is Neuenhuis, and there are 2 away now.
The left fielder, number 25, Michael Saunders.
Here's Michael Saunders now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he lays off there, 1-0. And this is drifting foul back into the stands. 2 out, nobody on. One is a cutter that misses 2-1. And ooh, he's really given some leeway on the outside edge here. 2-2 now. And the pitch. Down the first baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
Throws it on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. Braves are set down 1-2-3. They trail things here 2-0. Striding into the box,
Leading off the
Edmund
inning,
London comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
London.
First pitch of the at bat, and a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. That's wide, 2-0.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
Lays off a fastball, but it's over for a strike. 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch, and this is fouled back and out of play.
Well, he got what he's looking for. He just got out in front of it right there.
Here it comes. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. On deck is Jose Bautista. Now a ball hit pretty well to left, but this is going to wind up in the seats, foul. Once again a 3-2. Swing and a line drive, but foul. Another full count pitch home. And we'll see another pitch here as this ball's chopped foul at home plate. Ready to deliver the full count pitch. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
That strikeout was a real good example of a pitcher continuing to make a guy chase out of the zone. When you recognize a hitter is in protect mode, you don't have to come inside the strike zone. You can just expand further and further until he literally can't touch it.
Here comes the right fielder, Jose Bautista. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Flied out in his first at bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Here it comes, 1-0. Lifted in the air out to center field. Coghlan is in his tracks now, and there's the second out of the inning.
Up next for Philadelphia, catcher Woody Francis.
Into the box, Woody Francis. Minor has his target. Here's the first pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Ball 1.
1 strike.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats in left. Minor ready with a 1-2. Hit weakly back to the mound. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia, but they're on top 2-0. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Andrelton Simmons. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th.
Simmons.
First pitch on its way. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0.
Seems to me like they're pitching him a little bit more cautiously after that double he had his first time up.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Escalona racing back. He makes the play. A fine running catch to get the first out of the inning. An early look at the line score here tonight as we play the top of the 5th. And boy, just one lone hit for the visitors this evening as they've been taken to task by this starter. So the bases are empty with one man gone. And standing in is the catcher, Deonder Navarro. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that's in there for strike 1.
They can't afford to continue to fall back any further. They got to get something going on the offensive side. Somebody's got to step up, give a big hit, maybe even a home run, drop a bunt, do something. But this offense has to get going.
And there's ball 1.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. And another foul ball.
I like the call for the 2-strike changeup. You got to make a better pitch. He got away with one right there.
Another one sent foul. Another 1-2 delivery. And this is fouled at the plate. He'll try again. 1-2. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
All even at 2-2. Here it is. Very weakly on the ground. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Good pitch right there to run the 2-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up. And an easy ground ball as the result.
Digging in, Chris Coghlan. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
First delivery to him on the way. In there for strike 1.
Well, Matt, that's 2 quick outs, but if you look at the pitch count, it's way down low. He's being aggressive, and so are they. He's got a chance to get through this one.
A 1 pitch on its way. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box.
2 outs, 2 strikes, and we're in the 5th inning, and he's got 1 pitch, I think, away from getting through 5 shutout innings. It's pretty impressive right now.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1.
Well, this is an approach we've seen him use effectively lately. set up the inside, and then get him out with pitches away.
Ready on 1 and 2. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Escalona is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Down in order go the Braves. They're down 2-0. Now at the plate, Ben Zobrist. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5.
Second baseman, Ben Zobrist.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
It can be tough to lay off a high fastball like that because right at your eye level, it looks like it's so easy to hit, and then it's by you.
The windup and the 0-1. This is line to left. But he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
In now, Woody Swanson. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Now here's the pitch. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And this will be fouled away. Hit down the line at first, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2.
Whoa, he tried to get a little cute right there, a little 2-strike changeup. He thought he might get a swing and miss, but man, he left that in the zone. He's fortunate that ball didn't leave the park.
Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Coughlin there to grab it as that becomes out number 2.
The third baseman, number 6, Anthony Rendon.
In now is Anthony Rendon. It was a walk in his last trip. Here comes the first pitch. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your home ballpark.
And that misses low and inside. 2 balls and no strikes.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You could see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Minor gets the sign. Here's the 2-1. Swing and a ball hit deep down the left field line, but that'll be a loud foul ball. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Watson ranging back, and that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. Anthony Rendon connects on a solo shot. 19th home run for him on the season, and the Phillies open up a 3-0 lead.
Well, he was on cruise control, just needing 1 more out to get out of the inning, but he came up with a plan. Bases empty. He didn't have to think about shooting one to the opposite field or shortening the swing to move the runners. He just wound up and let her rip. A solo shot is the result.
The left fielder, number 33.
Into the box now, Jeff Escalona, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. smoked on the ground up the middle. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game. So Maikel Franco will get a chance to hit this inning following the 2-out success.
We're just not used to seeing him get nothing but base hits, usually hitting the long ball. You look at that column, it says 2 hits. You're thinking they're extra base hits, but he'll take the singles.
Digging in once again, Maikel Franco. Couple of walks for him thus far. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. And he'll snap one over to first. And a dive, but he's back in. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. From the belt, the pitch. Here's a fastball in on the fist, and that'll even things up at 2-2.
Wow, it just doesn't seem like he's being as aggressive as he was before he gave up that home run. Was throwing the ball great. Now it seems like he's a little bit more tentative throwing the ball across the plate.
Hit sharply toward the right side. That gets down, and the inning continues. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
Man, it looked like the pitcher was trying to get him to go fishing at a pitch out of the strike zone. He went for it all right, but he managed to catch all of that baseball, lacing it for a double in the outfield. That's a great piece of hitting.
Here comes the Braves manager out as he'll take that slow walk toward the mound. And that'll be all now for Mike Minor. So he'll depart here in the 5th after working just 4 2/3, and he's on the hook for the L unless this one turns around. Steve Bacon is going to take over here in inning number 5, so it'll be a bullpen game from here on out.
Bacon.
Stepping in now, Kirk Neuenhuis, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
Now, Matt, that was a fastball. He had to have made up his mind that he's going to swing as soon as he releases it. That wasn't even a breaking pitch, and he was hacking.
The 0-2 delivery. And a check swing here, but he holds up far too late as it's strike 3, and the inning is over. But the Phils tack on one more on this solo home run. Through 5 innings, it's now 3-0 Philadelphia. Striding in once again, Kenneth Pope. He'll start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Fly ball out toward left center field. Escalona on the move. He's got it 1 away.
Now batting, the pitcher, Steve Bacon.
William Wint will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning.
Wint.
And he takes ball 1. He'll check in with an average still south of 230. 2 home runs and 8 runs batted in. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors so far for Atlanta. Slapped hard the opposite way, and he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow.
Second baseman, Emilio Bonifacio.
Here's Emilio Bonifacio now. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Now some movement out in the Phillies bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen. And he misses with it, 1-1.
Tell you what, his spot has been the outside pitch right there, and now we're late in the game and he continues to pound the outside pitch, and it's really working out for him.
Now the pitch, and he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors so far for Atlanta. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Well, he falls behind 3-1 right now, but man, he is really throwing the ball well. He's been attacking them all game.
Takes this the other way to right. Bautista is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Braves are set down 1-2-3. They trail it here 3-0. Simon Whitney is on now out of the bullpen as he'll make his 70th appearance so far this year.
Whitney.
Ready once again, Edmund London. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. The 0-1 pitch. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1.
When you've got a guy that throws a good 2-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
One and 2 as the changeup had him out in front there.
That looked like he was cheating for that fastball inside right there. Early swing, got out in front of that off-speed pitch, clearly looking for a fastball.
And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out. A strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Standing in now, Jose Bautista, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Here it comes, 1-0. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but a foul ball, 1-1.
Oh, he got out in front of a changeup. He's looking for a fastball right there because he got the bat head so far out he was able to pull it. If that was a fastball, he might have kept it fair.
Navarro the sign, the 1-1. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike. The 1-2 pitch. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Ready for another chance? Woody Francis. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. And that one stayed too low apparently. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now here's a comebacker back to the mound. And he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the inning. Phillies down in order, but they lead it 3-0. Welcome back to Citizens Bank Park here in Philadelphia. It's on to the 7th inning now with the Phillies out in front, and it's a good time to check out our game summary through the first 6 innings so far. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Bobby Watson. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. In there, strike 1.
Well, Matt, we're talking about first pitch strike, right? Look, it's not great what he's been doing, but he's over 60% of the time. First pitch is going to be a strike. That's a nice little nugget to have if you're the starting pitcher.
Now the pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Under it is Bautista as he makes the play for out number 1.
First baseman number 5, Freddie Freeman.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
And that's grounded foul past a former video game motion capture star, Bo Porter, in that third base coaching box.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
1 out, nobody on. That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd out.
Oh, I love watching a pitcher that can run a good hard fastball in on a guy's hands and completely lock him up. That's such a tough pitch to do anything with. If you can locate your fastball there consistently, you're going to have a lot of success as a pitcher.
In now, Michael Saunders. He swings, and it's a line drive to left center. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 games so far.
Well, that's a first pitch single. Maybe they got to get a little more aggressive. He's dominated them early in counts and throughout the whole game. Maybe they've changed their game plan. We'll see. Are they going to be aggressive or continue to be passive?
Now some action in the Phillies bullpen as a right-hander begins to crank it up out there. Now a snap throw to first and a dive, but he's back in there. In now is Andrelton Simmons as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game. The 1-0 delivery. A fastball that just misses inside.
Look, Matt, he's nibbling. I know he's upset he didn't get those pitches, but they just miss off the corner. He can't give in now. Just continue to nibble.
Now a snap move over to first, and the runner back easily. A runner on first with 2 away. And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
The 2-1 pitch. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
Well, tying run on deck. He should get something really good to hit right here in a 3-1 count. I'd be sitting on a fastball middle in.
Doesn't want any part of that cutter, and it's full 3-2.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
2 out with the man at first. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Oh, got him looking at the 2-seamer, and that'll end it. Braves strand 1. Still down 3-0. Jim Johnson gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Jim Johnson.
Digging in once again, Ben Zobrist. He'll match up with a new pitcher to begin their half of the 7th. Now some action in the Braves bullpen as they'll stand up a right-hander to get loose. Ball 1.
Counts 1-0.
Lays off again, and it's 2-0. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Zobrist awaiting the 2-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Boy, that pitch looks so good when you're hitting, but you're not going to catch up to it. I think fastball in the eyes, they will never catch up to it.
And he takes strike 3 cold on the fastball. 1 gone.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
So striding in, Woody Swanson. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned the chance to take this at bat.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's throwing the ball as well as he has, it kind of forces the manager's hand to stay with him. He's been exciting to watch, and he's really had this crowd behind him the entire game.
And a high strike there, 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A wave and a miss.
Well, clearly he's not sitting changeup with that swing. I like the early changeup. Now it sets up your fastball and all your other off-speed stuff, because now the changeup, anything's faster than that. He's got him off balance now.
And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Oh, look out. Hot shot to third, and there are 2 away.
The third baseman, number 6, Anthony Rendon.
Digging in and looking for more, Anthony Rendon. He's off to a fast start in this one. 2 for 2, including a home run. Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
Hey, when one of your better pitches is the straight changeup, you can't be afraid to throw it at any count and at any time. And hey, first pitch, if they're going to take it for strike one, they're going to give it to you. Go ahead and throw it.
And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground, but this will wind up a foul ball. Strike 2. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
Hey, not a bad pitch right there on 0-2, a fastball. And I think as a hitter right now, you have to continue to go up there looking to hit off the fastball.
1-2. Here it comes. Curveball that time, not even close.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
Lifted in the air to center. Will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Here's the catcher, Deoner Navarro. He's 0 for 1
Leading
thus
off for
far.
Atlanta, catcher Deoner Navarro.
First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Here's the pitch. And he comes back with one in there for a high strike.
I think he's pitched better than anyone really expected in this one. He's done a real nice job, but someone's going to make him pay if he puts too many more pitches in that location.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Now a ball fouled down the right field line, out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Center
A couple of good pitching performances by both clubs here. 3-0 our score as you get a look there at the inning by inning recap through the first 7 and change. Ready for another shot now. Chris Coghlan. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hey now.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent. Beware.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Neuenhuis calls off the left fielder as he takes charge for the second
Now
out.
batting, third baseman Kenneth Pope.
Digging in the switch hitter, Kenneth Pope. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, it's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. On the ground up the middle. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Down in order go the Braves. They trail in this one 3-0. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Timmy Big A will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch.
Number 22.
Melvin Upton Jr. will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch.
Melvin Upton
Digging in to
Jr.
try it again, Jeff Escalona. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. The 0-1 on its way. And that misses 1-1.
You know, something to keep in mind, they're really burning through that bullpen, and this is only the first game of the series. Definitely could have an impact on the rest of the series, and maybe even the whole week ahead.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Well, that looked like a hittable pitch, Matt, in a hittable location, but to a good hitter. You just don't see him miss many pitches like that.
Now here's the pitch. Squared that one up just a little late.
I like the pitch right there. 2-strike fastball out of the zone, see if he'll chase. I'd go even further out this time, see if he chases it again.
Here he comes again, 1-2. And he'll stay alive here as this is chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Liner toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. He'll get it into second. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night.
Yeah, Matt, just a nice piece of hitting by this youngster. Not only does it look like he's going to be a solid contributor, it looks like he may be an impact player at the big league level for years to come if he can continue to learn and develop. He looks good to me.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Maikel Franco. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Now it looks like the Braves are going to get a lefty up and throwing in their bullpen. First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a liner, but this will be foul.
Oh, he hung that one. And man, did he bang it. Just didn't keep it fair.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Here's the 1-1. Outside, 2-1.
So he threw the slider darting away to him 2 times in a row. Now I don't think he'll go for it again. I'm looking for something hard inside on this pitch.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
That's the 3rd slider in a row, and I'm going to tell you what, I think he'll probably throw 4 and maybe 5 if he needs it.
And he lays off a pitch off the plate and high. 3-2. Kirk Neuenhuis is on deck. A runner at second, nobody out. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Saunders going back, and this one is gone. A home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, and that is 27 for him on the year as they extend the lead to 5-0.
I know I get big money for my expert analysis, but this is pretty simple. If you put a fastball up in the zone over the heart of the plate, this guy's going to turn it around in a heartbeat. This one was no shocker.
Your attention, please. Now
So they'll go to the
pitching for
bullpen
Braves,
now, and it'll be the left-hander here to
43,
face the upcoming left-handed batter.
Avila. Now batting, center fielder, Kirk Neuenheis.
Into the box now, Kirk Neuenheis. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0 delivery. And a fastball just a bit up.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted, bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
Base is empty here with nobody out. Hit on the ground, but foul. Two balls and a strike. Here it is. And a neck-high fastball that time. Edmund London is on deck. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. No outs, nobody on. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. He'll try it again, 3-2. Chop foul over towards the dugout.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
Stepping into the box, Edmund London. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. 1 out, nobody on. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it off.
Up in the zone for him, and he takes a called strike 2. Grounded down the third baseline, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Boy, has he had a rough day. 3 strikeouts, and he finally gets a base hit. Tell you what, that's going to give him a little bit of confidence that he can even put a ball in play anymore. Go 0 for 3.
Here comes the right fielder, Jose Bautista, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. And the changeup is way low that time. Runner at first here, 1 man out. This one's chopped foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. Ready on 1-2. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Now a ball line fouled up and over the Phillies dugout. The 2-2 one more time. In the dirt here. And a good idea to hang close at first as he'll make it back easily. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you could tell these things and exploit them.
Stepping in now, Woody Francis, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. He was a ground-out victim last time up. Ready with the 1-0. Line drive to center field, and that's in there. Base hit. Striding into the box, Ben Zobrist, and we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A high fastball is in there. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. 2 down, runners at first and second. And he'll just waste one there. 1-2.
Well, it looks like he tried to waste one and get him to chase it. He didn't, but you're still sitting pretty. Now you're 1-2, and you showed him the high fastball.
The 1-2 pitch. Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And he reaches out for one and may have chased it as this is skied into the air to straightaway center. Into the slide, and he comes up with a great catch to end the inning. And he's got one grateful pitcher after this one. A beautiful sliding catch for the 3rd out. We're back with more on this Monday night after this. Coming to the plate now, Melvin Upton Jr. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. And now the second pitch of the inning will be his 100th of the ball game. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
That's the difference with 2 strikes, Matt. That ball's right in his wheelhouse. If he's ahead in the count, he probably hammers it. With 2 strikes, you foul it off.
The 0-2 once more. Slow little roller to third. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Now batting, second baseman, Emilio Bonifacio.
Here's Emilio Bonifacio now. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt to first pitch. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Bases are empty. 1 man out. That's wide. 2-0. And this pitch is inside, and he can't find the zone all of a sudden. 3-0.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
That's in there. 3-1. 4 pitches, all takes. He's showing a lot of patience here.
And I like that from a guy like him, Matty. He can do a lot of damage on the base pass with his legs, so there's no reason for him to get overly aggressive if he's not getting anything to handle.
There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Grounded up the first baseline. London has it, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting, right fielder, Bobby Watson.
At the plate, Bobby Watson. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Tough one to lay off. Called a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Looking for the complete game. Here's the pitch. Good waste pitch. 1-2. And now those that have stuck it out tonight come to their feet. Line foul to the right and over the Phillies dugout. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. 2 out, nobody on. Misses. Ball 2.
What we're seeing here is a really smart at bat. They got to be thinking the man on the mound is getting a little short on gas, so when you go up there and make him throw a bunch of pitches, you're more likely to get a good pitch to hit or at least force him out of the game.
Grounder down the line at third, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that's through for his first base hit in this one. So that'll extend the inning and let Freddie Freeman come to the plate.
Well, that's why you grind out every at-bat. You don't want the game to end on your watch. He gets the base hit, extends it, and we'll see what happens the rest of the way out.
Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Ryan Webb will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Brock Holt is into the ball game as well as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch.
Number 34, Brock Holt.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. 0-1. Here it comes. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. The 2-1 on its way. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. Watson rounds third and is digging for the plate. And he is out at the plate. Trying to get a little too greedy when he didn't need to be. And this ball game is over.
Always nice to get the first game of the series, but even more so when it's in front of the home crowd. Seems to energize everybody the rest of the series.
A 5-0 finish tonight. Woody Swanson earns win number 7 on the season. So that just about does it for Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Philadelphia Phillies. 5 runs, 10 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. For Atlanta, no runs, 4 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 50 minutes. A reminder that extra post-game SEPTA trains on the Orange Broad Street line are available at the Patterson Avenue station, and extra C buses are available directly outside the stadium.